out of the area.
Okay, okay.
Hmm
Are you hip to Dave Whitmire or Trayvon Marshall?
Yeah. I know all them. I used to train with Andrew Council too.
Oh, you did? I see. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I didn't
So
know
my
that.
one fight with Rescindes is my fight when I trained with Andrew Council, and I was in his gym for a while with all them Bricklayer, uh,
Stephon,
yeah, Stefan,
go
yeah,
bro right there.
Keith, all them, man. That's all my guys too.
Yeah, they got a solid team over there, man. So
Yeah.
so does Hillcrest. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You got 10K Trey over there, Trey
Check it.
Fully, solid too.
Jockey Hutchinson. Yep.
hmm I'm
All them, man.
I'm
Two step.
still I'm still meeting guys as I go along.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
I be
yeah.
asking everybody anytime I do a new interview. I say just throw me a couple out of you so I know who to look out for. Cause you know the guys that one gym tell you, another gym might not have the same list of guys that they want to tell you about. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right,
And
right.
that's saying guys out of town as well because
Uh-huh.
I learned about Jihad Tucker because some of the guys out here. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
yeah.
it's always good to see who knows who because that's how it's spread. And
That's
the
how
thing
you learn
about
them. Yeah,
boxing,
there
I
you go.
noticed it's different from the rap game because I was used to dealing with artists and stuff back in the day. So when I switched over to boxing, I noticed that you guys took me more with open arms. You know
Right,
what I mean? Like I
right,
feel like it's more of a unity thing, especially if you're not going around just talking crazy about fighters. Because I
right,
feel
right,
like a
right.
lot of times people in media they go for the clickbait material too much.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? And I know from time to time I put out stuff for the casuals, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Some of the stuff I put out do be a little, oh, all right,
Uh-huh.
that was kind of crazy, Nick. But at the same time, it's like you got to mix it in with the real stuff too. So
Uh-huh.
then it balances itself out because everything is just like Triple G said, it's a big drama show. People still want something that's going to keep them entertained. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
you just watching those interviews that don't have that spice factor to it, then you might lose a person's attention in the first couple seconds because we in a different time now. A lot of people watch shorts. That's what I
Right.
was trying to explain. Just because we might have a 20-minute interview, I'm a clip farm the John. I'm gonna break it down for the shorts
Right. Right.
because it seems like nowadays it's easier to get a person's attention off just quick. You know what I mean? Like
Right. I mean, that's the world we live in. I mean, they say that's what they say. They say that that shorts will take you way further than the actual videos because that's what's gonna go viral. That's what people attention span gonna be on. Everybody ain't gonna sit there and look at 20-minute videos and things like that all
when
the
when
time.
when I first started releasing long form videos or whole interviews, I mean, it wasn't really doing much of anything. And honestly, it's still like a up and down thing. But when
Right.
I go to the shorts, I mean, it build my subscribers up faster. It build the views up faster. It's still organic, but you catching people on the fly. This is how you build a quicker, you know what I mean, base for yourself.
Right. And those shorts was gonna get them to go watch that long video. If you put out
Nah,
something
that's
that
real.
yeah,
And
that get them interested, they go look at it. Yeah.
take the long video, take the link of it, put it in the short description bar.
Right.
Then you started. It's like you baiting them in for real. I
Exactly.
wanted to
Yeah.
ask you. So how the Twitch journey been for you?
Well, it been good, man. It's so crazy. I kind of slowed it down because, like I said, I've been working on building my second facility and stuff like that. And that I mean, I could document some of it, but I'm about to start going to school and things like that. So it's more like I kind of put it on pause. But for sure, I am going to start a series when I actually start building the facility from the beginning on up, just to give people information on what it's like to
Right.
build. You know what I mean? Because assisted living facilities are homes, so I'm actually building a home. So,
I thought it would be good for like I say for instance, right?
hmm
I mean, not necessarily 3-0. I mean, it could be 3-0. You know what I
right,
mean? Somebody else that you cool with. Maybe y'all guys come together, get a little podcast going, start bringing the boxes on there. You know
right,
what
right,
I
right,
mean? Build up your YouTube channel. Start
right.
smacking them off with that. Because I see a lot of boxers do, when they retire from the sport. It's just like the NBA in a way. You guys, you know what I mean? If you go
Yeah,
into how they going to analyze, you know what I mean? Being
right, right,
analysts and stuff. I feel like it'd be good for boxers to start doing that because it seems like a lot of times when boxers leave the sport, next they try to figure out what do I do? Like,
right.
which way am I going to go? But it seems like with you, you always made smart investments and knew how to take care of, you know what I mean, your finances. A lot of boxers don't seem like they really take care of their finances as much
Right.
as they should, because then they go into this world of, oh, now I gotta do these exhibitions. Now I'm on these brand risk type of deals. I'm doing
Yeah.
this, doing that. You know what I mean? So how do you, like, what type of advice would you give to younger fighters coming up after you, like when it comes to their money?
So what it is like, man, with fighters, we don't have an educational background to even be in the sport. Like, I mean, with football, basketball, with this lacrosse, whatever it is, they got scholarships for that, and you have to have a certain grade point average to even play those sports in them high schools and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, but with us, we haven't really got an educational background. We know we get money and we invest in the typical things that everybody invest in, like the trucking business, like the dog business and things like that. I would just say, man, um, invest while you're in the sport. Like, don't wait till afterwards. People wait till afterwards when their money get low, and then they try to make some investments, and you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail in investing, man. 100% fact is failure comes with success. So I mean, you learn on the job, and I would just say while you're in the sport, man, take the time to put your money into something and learn whatever it is that you like. They got stocks, they got crypto, they got real estate, and pick people mind, pick people brain, because I don't have all the answers either. You feel me? But
Right.
I did do this. I surrounded myself by businessmen that were in that field, and then I just picked their mind and ended up I had the trucker business, I had the dog business, I had the gym, and assisted living facility was the one that took me to where I want to go.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you would say that was the best investment out of
That
it?
was 100% on
Oh,
the
that.
money. On the money.
And it's crazy because, you know what I mean, you said it wasn't your idea, it was wifey idea. So
Yeah, it was
that,
wifey idea,
you
man.
know what I mean?
And you know what I'm saying? I
Crazy.
said, once you find something, stick with it too. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta
Oh,
have 50.
and I commend you from not for being open minded. You know what I mean?
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
a lot of us, man, we not open minded when getting advice. You know what I mean? Or
Right, facts.
from our woman, sometimes we might, oh man, you don't know what you talking about.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like, we'll see, but yeah, man, from the sounds of it, you was more so all in.
yeah.
And
Right. But another thing that I am going, I mean, I am working on learning about the business, because I'm also this person too. I learned this: when you are investing in the business, you learn the business. Don't have somebody else running your shit, and you learn the business. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to school to learn about it. But I'm gonna get back into my content creating bag. That's my what I enjoy
right.
for real. Creating content. So I'm definitely gonna get back in that bag too.
Now I enjoy watching that type of
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Cause it's like,
yeah, yeah.
what's what about to get into now, man? What he got going on now? Who he about to bring around now? You know what I mean? That type of stuff is entertaining to see boxers
Facts, yeah.
and showing the life behind the gloves. I be
Right,
wanting to see that more often. You know what I mean?
right,
Like,
right, yeah.
go into one of your favorite restaurants you like to go to, little mom and pop joints you want to entertain when you go out of town or something. Like,
Yeah,
people don't show that enough. You know what I mean? Like, I was asking one
appreciate
of your
that,
former,
Savage.
I asked Julian Williams, like, like with
Hmm.
some of the places like he like to go out Philly. Like, these are the type of things people want to know. You know what I mean? So when they
Yeah.
visit in these other cities, like, what would you tell a person? Like, what a couple places you would recommend to a person from out of town coming into the DMV?
Food wise, or just entertain fun.
Fun and food.
Man, I
Fun
say it like
food, then
this.
fun.
I
Or
just
mix of both.
miss food. Man, I'm a big Italian. I don't know if everybody like Italian, but I would say as far as fun wise, I'll tell you like this: that level 99, boy. I just went to that joint. That's a different type. I'm a big kid. I can go there 25 times. I ain't even get to enjoy all the things there, man. They got so many different games and things for you to do. And level 99, if you come to the area, I say that's a good spot to go to if you try to enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever took some of the boxers from out of town, like brought them up here to have a good time, or you know what I mean? What type of relationships have you built in the sport?
Oh yeah, so Kenneth Sims is definitely one that he from Chicago.
Chicago.
He damn near lived with me at one point when I was boxing with K Karoma. So I think he was here for a few months at a time. We
There
got
goes J
Eric.
Rock right there.
Oh yeah, what up, dude? My man J Rock. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, that's my boy too, man, for sure.
Nah, and I love that y'all share friendship now. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Knowing fighters coming after y'all that just because we had a rivalry at one point or we was opponents at one point, we can move past that. It's business at the end of the day. We did this. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. I'm like this, man. I wouldn't know you at all outside this goddamn sport. You know what I'm saying? Just because we got to fight each other, it's business, man. That don't mean that this for the rest of my life. We went toe to toe. That now I dislike you. It's a sport, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
real.
can't look at Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? They had they did.
And that was crazy. So
Yeah, he bit his ear, the motherfucker. Ring. But I'm like,
hey, what threw me off about that fight when he bit him the first time? Why they let it continue?
yeah, that was.
It was
wild,
like
man.
they was asked for something to happen. Like if the fighter bit you once, that just showed he unhinged right now. Why you gonna continue to fight? Like
Right.
they was supposed to stop the fight right there. That was supposed to be the end of the fight. Like, he
I
fight.
ain't never seen nothing like it, man. But hey, like I said, even though things like that happen, they knew it was a build up from the sport. It ain't like I genuinely don't like you as a person.
You feel like a lot has changed since the fights from back in the day compared to now?
Oh yes, sir. And the main thing that changed is that I mean, you damn near you can be your own network now. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It's like back in the day, you had to fight to get to a certain level to even get exposure on TV or even promote yourself with a commercial or anything like that. But nowadays, man, you can make anybody who got the money and the platform
But
can
you
do
know
this.
one thing I be wanting to see the big companies like the Adidas and the Nikes and you know what I mean, like
Uh-huh.
the Armor and stuff like that want to get behind boxers the way that they get behind a football player, a basketball player, tennis. You know what I mean? I
Well,
would
at the end of the
get
day,
a whole lot more.
all them companies are businessmen and they probably don't see the return in boxing, you know what I mean? So
Right.
they of course you're gonna see it with them big organizations like NFL and basketball because I mean they got so much money invested in them and
So many
behind them. So
viewers.
individual fighters may not have that and that's like Netflix. I feel like the reason why Netflix will even work with the fighters they're working with is because of the fighters that they're working with, and they know the attention they're gonna draw. I don't think Netflix gonna become a network that's gonna put on real matchups like the Tank and Shakur. I don't think Netflix will mess with that. You know what I mean? They mess with Terrence Crawford and 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 Canelo because
That's a
of
sellable fight.
there you go. Is he know the whole world gonna tune into it? They're gonna do
You talking
Jake
about it
Paul and Tank.
two
They're
out
gonna
of
do
three
Mike Tyson and
of the
Floyd.
top pound for pound guys.
Yeah,
Two
they
out
gonna
of
do.
2 out of 5 anyway.
There you go. They're gonna mess with all those fights, but they ain't gonna mess with no true fights because they don't
Who
ain't no
did you,
value in it.
honestly speaking, who did you have in that fight? Like coming out, like before the fight, like who did you have?
Which one?
Canelo Crawford,
Oh man, never going against my man Crawford. I
and that's
ever.
work, and that's work.
I look at him like the Floyd man. You know
Hey,
what I'm
look,
saying?
man, you know how many people called me
What
crazy
up, Ron?
when I first said that I felt like they was gonna fight because when he first defeated Spence, right?
Uh
I'm
huh.
like. One thing I remember was Canelo wanted that fight with Spence. He was entertaining the fight with Spence. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, if he's saying he'll fight Spence, and if Bud can beat Spence, then shouldn't Bud automatically be able? Shouldn't you have eyes on him the same way? But
Right.
see, when the fight first was presented to Canelo, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do I gain? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, listen, Canelo ain't as dumb as y'all think he is, man.
Nah,
Canelo like this. He knew that Crawford's gonna be a test for him, and he said, if I'm gonna go through a fight where it's in my mind, it can go one way or the other, you have to compensate me for it. That's the same way he felt for Benavidez. It ain't like he would fight this person and that person if he knew like this. Oh,
the
he can't
bag
mess.
gonna be there.
Yeah. He'd take a lesser person when he know that he can win the fight. But sometimes in your mind, you know when you got a challenge in front of you, and if you want me to fight him, you gotta compensate before. So
That's generational wealth.
yeah, facts.
So you know what I mean. When it's a situation like that, you gotta go for it. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's all or nothing at that point. But and then when you think about Terrence Crawford's career, you know what I mean? He
Mm-hmm.
needed something like that, and now going forward, he can set the tone of, oh no, I'm the A side every time. Who else can be the A side? Nobody else can be the A side. So
It's so crazy because Terrence Crawford accomplished so much in the sport, man. He
so
only
much.
finally got his love after he beat Earl Spence.
Canelo.
No, after he
Oh,
beat Earl
Earl.
Spence.
You
Earl
feel
Spence,
like
yeah.
no?
Earl Spence, yeah.
I feel like after Earl, they still was kind of doubting them because I'm gonna tell you why. Because they kept saying that wasn't a full version of Earl. Like, oh, he won 100%, the car accident, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked at it like Earl came back. He defeated Danny Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
He defeated your Dennis Ugas after he put hands on a legend of Manny Pacquiao. I'm
Right.
like, you know what I mean? How can you discredit that win? Just and when Earl was still on a winning streak, I didn't
Right.
understand that. So
I think that he got looked at different after that win. You know what I mean? Because
no,
he
I
was
feel
two
like
time
people.
undisputed. Yeah, he finally got his luck. Like everybody finally say, yeah, Earl Terrence Crawford is the truth because the way he beat Earl Spence.
Right.
You know what I mean? But before that, they still had a little doubt, so he went in the love he's supposed to. But after that Canelo joint, there's nothing you can say, man. He the king.
If we talking the local matchup, like what was some? How did you feel about, you know what I mean, Lamont Roach and Javante Tank Davis fight?
I feel like a draw was necessary because as I look at that fight, I don't nobody fucking won. It's like, I mean, I don't think Tate did so much that he won. I don't think Lamont did so much that he won. You know what I mean?
The only controversy about that fight was the knee, but
Yeah, yeah, that need.
outside of the knee conversation, I don't feel as though it should have been anything other than a draw
No,
because
draw, yeah,
I,
because I
I,
can't.
then I feel like if you gonna beat the champion, you really got strip the champion.
There
Like
you
you really
go.
got
Yeah,
beat the champion. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like when
I
you and
feel like
Williams fought, like that was a tough fight, and he had to actually beat you to walk up out of there victorious. So my thing was, if you actually, you know what I mean, like you can't
yeah.
go on this. I mean, I get it, man. It was the debacle of he took the knee. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? But if you take the knee out of the situation,
It,
would you really say you won this fight?
there you go. And technically, I'm like this. If